What is going on, y'all? Double T here, back with another video. Thank you guys for clicking on the video and checking it out. Today, I'm just wanted to come on here, play some Borderlands, and this is actually Borderlands 4. Still haven't finished it, so I definitely wanted to, I need to go back and finish this game finally. Because I do really enjoy this game. There was so many games that came out at the time, around the time that this game came out, that I never ended up playing it fully. So we're about 74% ish done with the game. 74% done to completion. So pretty getting close here, but not quite finished. But wanted to come on here and talk about making yourself making yourself a priority. And I'm gonna try my best to play and game here while I'm talking. Sometimes that doesn't go very well, but we'll see. Hopefully I will be able to do this, although when I'm getting bombarded by enemies, it does make it a little bit hard. But anyways, guys, yeah, just something that's kind of been on my mind lately, I guess you could say, is, making yourself a priority. And that might be, what is this one? No, I think I have that one. Making yourself a priority, and this doesn't even just only, count or, go into gaming. That's not even the main point of this video, would be gaming, and more of just life in general. Maybe it comes to work-life balance, to work, gaming, working, hanging out with friends, working out, making sure you're healthy, all that good stuff. Making yourself a priority, I think, is extremely important, and it's something that, obviously it seems like an obvious thing to do, or an obvious thing to think about, but when you get into the rut of day-to-day life, and you're just going to your job, or you're going to school, you're going to class, and then you're doing your homework, and you hop on a game, and then it's just kind of the same redundant thing over and over and over again, and you don't really, before you know it, you look back and you're like, a whole year went by and you didn't really do anything you truly wanted to do. You were just kind of going through the motions and doing life, just kind of, I don't want to say on standby, but just getting in that repetitive mindset and repetitive, motion of just going through the motions and getting through the day, getting through the week, getting through that month. And before you know it, you're not really prioritizing yourself. You're not prioritizing your mental health. You're not prioritizing, your physical health, and you're just kind of existing and surviving, right? And I think that's an easy mindset to get into, and hopefully some of you guys at least can relate to this video. But it's something that's been kind of on my mind heavily, and I've been getting more in the mode of actively thinking about, what do I want to do today? What do I want to do this week? Or, things I want to accomplish. And this isn't all about goal setting or anything like that, but even just, this week, instead of playing 2 hours of games after work, I may play an hour game and then go for a walk. Maybe go walk my dogs, or go to the gym, wherever it may be. I usually go in the gym in the morning before work, so it doesn't really apply to me, but hope you guys can kind of get the gist of what I'm saying here. Prioritizing yourself is extremely important, and I think that nowadays, especially, with the way life is, the way social media is, the way everything is and operates these days, it's really easy to just get caught up, and so much time will fly by, and you'll realize you're not any closer to where you want to be. And that can change. That can change today, and it's not something that I think that you should even worry about. Like, oh, now I feel behind. Nothing like that. But it's definitely something that you can just start thinking about and prioritizing yourself moving forward. And even if it's not a specific goal, just prioritize your happiness. Prioritize being able to just be comfortable with where you're at in life, and realize that things take times. It takes time to get to where you want to be in life. Accomplishing big things and accomplishing dreams is not an easy thing to do. Whatever that may be, for me, a lot of that comes with content creation, and comes with, doing good at my job, and, getting more responsibilities at work, and just, moving forward and progressing in life. And even as of lately, improving my relationships, friendships, I am married, my marriage, everything, just trying to focus on it more and put more priority on those relationships that I do care about. Because it is easy to just, do your own thing and get in the motion of not doing that. And, everyone's different. There's more introverted people, more extroverted people. I'm definitely more introverted, so I have to actively put in effort to communicate with others, whether that's family, whether that's friends, whoever it may be. It doesn't really matter. It's something I have to actively think about because it doesn't come naturally to me, right? So just something that's been on my mind lately, and I wanted to not even get off my chest, but just put out there to you guys because I think it's an important topic. And also, it's still, towards the beginning of the new year of 2026. So I think that it's something that should definitely be top of mind for a lot of you guys. Is just prioritizing yourself, man. And at the end of the day, if you're like stressed out and not happy, just grinding a job or grinding school, whatever it may be, every single day, and you're not happy and you're just feel like you're going through the motions grinding. Now, sometimes those time periods are necessary to get where you want to go or to eventually get to a place to be happy, but maybe just stop. I don't want to say stop taking it so seriously, but really, take inventory on the day-to-day, activities that you're doing. What's most important? How can you maybe divert your energy a little bit to make it a little bit more pleasurable? And that could mean a lot of different things. Don't know if I'm even making sense at this point, but hopefully you guys are somewhat understanding of what I'm trying to put down here. Yeah, I just think that it's an important thing. But anyways, I've been trying to think about what I'm talking about more than actually thinking about the game. So I need to figure out how to get up here. And I don't know the exact path to do that. Oh, it looks like I can go up here, so that's cool. All right, sweet. Didn't even realize that there was a latch there. Borderlands 4, man. If you guys haven't hopped into this game, I think it's absolutely great game. I think it's phenomenal. And I just didn't finish it when it came out. Ooh, actually, before we get to this objective, I can use a skill point because we just leveled up. So what do I want to use it on? I have 3 of 5 on this one. Vex and her minions gain increased status effect damage. I could use it over here. Melee attacks apply curse to hit enemies, making them take kinetic status effect damage anytime they take gun damage. What is this? Whenever Vex active skills. Oh, activate kill skills. Kill skill, Vex and her minions deal increased damage. Grave. Okay, we'll use it on this. Increased damage is always great, so that's what we're using our point on. Just trying to figure or fill out this skill tree right here, the 4th seal, and see where we go from that. Here comes trouble. There's also some, I want to explore these other ones as well, but I'm trying to get all this filled out. I think that's the best route to take instead of kind of being a masters of none or a jack of all trades. You want to focus on one thing and complete it before you move forward. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for checking out this video. I know this was kind of a, my mind all over the place type of video, but that's what I wanted to make today. So that's what I made. And ultimately, it's my YouTube channel, so I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But definitely, I'm always open to suggestions. If you guys like this type of content, let me know in the comments below, or give the video a like. I would really appreciate it. But if you want to see any other type of videos, or if you prefer my collecting videos, if you prefer, game reviews, whatever it may be, I'm kind of juggling quite a few games right now, which I know is something else I need to focus on this year, is focusing on one game and finishing it. So I'm kind of playing Borderlands 4 right now, and I'm also playing Battlefield 4 on Xbox 360, and then I'm also playing Vanquish on PS3. So I need to finish those games because those are quicker games, and then probably lock in and finish Borderlands 4 because this is a much longer game. But anyways, I hope this topic got across to some of you guys, and maybe it should be helpful. Hopefully it is, but it's just something that's been top of mind for myself, and I think it's important. So definitely, I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys have a good start to the year. I appreciate you guys checking this video out, and let me know what games you guys are playing recently in the comments below. Would appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.